Welcome to the Landmark Sports Show, broadcasting to you live from Landmark High School. John and Ant here, bringing you the newest and best in sports action. Today we're going to be talking about the MLB, the Landmark Softball League, the NBA playoffs, and we have some big-time MMA topics to discuss. We are excited because we haven't had MMA topics like this in a little while. I know Ant's pumped up.
Yep.
So we're going to save that for last. We're going to kind of build up to that.
Best for last, like they always say.
That's right, saving the best for last. So leading off, we're going to get into a little MLB action. Ant, I'm going to let you gloat a little bit about your Yankees that continue to roll. What do you think?
What did I tell you?
You did.
I told you.
You did.
With these new guys that the Yankees have, they are doing great. They're tied in first place right now with the Orioles, but on the ESPN app, Yankees are ahead.
Oh, like percentage points ahead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're ahead. Right now, the Yankees are in first place. I feel confident about them.
Yeah, and I give you a lot of credit because you called it. I got a lot of Yankees friends, and a lot of my Yankees friends were saying, like, oh, they should be better this year. They're going to be pretty good. Maybe we're still a year away. We're looking to get Bryce Harper in a couple years, but you're the only Yankees fan I know that said they're going to do really well this year. So I give you a lot of credit for making that call.
Thank you. Why don't we talk about your Phillies?
I'd rather not.
That bad?
Yeah, I mean, they've kind of gone the other direction. I was talking to my dad the other day, and they got some hitters that are doing pretty well. Like they got this guy, Aaron Althier, who's a young guy that's just killing the ball. I mean, he's got 7 home runs, but in limited playing time. Hit 2 yesterday. But their young pitching that I thought was going to pan out is not looking great.
Really?
Yeah, they got like Aaron Nola's been hurt. Jared Eichhoff, who was very good last year, has seemed like taking a step back. Zach Elfin, Jake Thompson, they moved to the bullpen. Vinny Velasquez, who kind of made a name for himself. He had like 15 strikeouts in a game last year.
Really?
But this year, not good.
Wow.
So a lot of these guys that they needed just like maybe 2 of them to step up. None of them are stepping up.
Wow, that's terrible.
Things are not good here in Philly baseball world.
But you never know. I mean, it's still early in the season, so you never know what could happen. I mean, a team could start off with a month of losing, and they could be on a losing streak right now, and then they'll come back and win it all. So you never know.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
What would make me feel better would be if you would predict that they're going to do well, because you're almost always right. So if you predicted that they were going to have a turnaround, I would feel better about it.
Well, I don't know how they do against the Yankees right now.
No, it probably wouldn't be pretty.
But I have confidence in them. They'll turn it around later this month.
Okay. Yeah, at least get back to 500, you think?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I feel better now.
Yeah, he feels a lot better. There, you see? I can cheer people up.
That's right.
All right. But let's get to the softball league.
Yeah. Got our first W.
Got our first W this past Tuesday. Now, you're probably saying, why Tuesday? Weren't we supposed to record on Tuesday? But we had a game on Tuesday, so we couldn't record.
We're too busy getting that W.
Yeah, too busy. But we're recording today on the Thursday, and we'll be back on Monday.
Yep.
See? Life works out.
Yeah, that's what we schedule it around.
Yep, but let's get to the action. I mean...
Yeah, it was a great game.
Yeah.
We ended up winning 7-6.
Yeah.
I got to shout Ant out because not only was he on base, 3 times?
I was on base 3 times, and nobody got me out.
Nobody got him out once, and 1 RBI, right? 1 run scored, and a run-saving play at third base. Hot shot, guy on third, 2 outs, fielded it, threw the guy out. So really, when you think about it, that's 3 runs that you're responsible for. The one you scored, the RBI, and the saving that run. Yeah. And, we only won by 1 run. That's the game right there.
Yeah, I mean, Brian even said, best game of softball this year so far.
Yeah, yep. Yeah. So we're feeling pretty positive here. And we told the fans, right? We're like, we started slow, had a couple losses, but we're, the attitude, the mentality of our team is positive, and we'll turn it around.
Hey, I mean, you hit the game-winning home run.
I did get a home run. I did. Thanks for pointing that out to the fans. I appreciate that.
You hit. We were down 4-6, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was 6-4, and he hit a 3-run shot.
That's right.
And we won 7-6. So, shout out to you.
Thank you. We both played important roles, I feel like, in the victory.
Yeah, and I mean, this season, I can't believe I'm doing that better than I did last year. 'Cause
Yeah,
honestly,
so much better.
after a year, I didn't even practice, not once. And look what happens. I'm hitting everything now.
Yeah.
There's only one thing I'm missing. John, can you please tell them what that is that I'm missing?
A beard?
Well, I am starting to grow one. But it starts with an H.
An H. I'm stumped.
Something that Aaron Judge does a lot. He has 13 of them already.
Home run.
Jeez, John. You should have guessed it first try.
I know. I should. You're gonna get one. You'll get one before the year's over.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I got a double on Tuesday, and yeah, so I'm confident. I told Mo, the teacher, that that I called it, that we were gonna win last Tuesday, and now, since next Friday he's coming to our game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I told him next Friday I'm gonna hit a home run, so I'm confident.
Good.
I'm gonna hit a home run.
You know, I think it's important though. Like in all honesty, in like softball and even in baseball, like your day going 3 for 3, being on base 3 times, like to me that's a better day than like me the other day. I got out the other 2 times, right? So like I did hit a home run, but I was 1 for 3. So you helped the team every single time you were up. I think sometimes, I'm not saying don't go for the home run, but like sometimes just being consistent is so much more important in baseball. And I know like for me, when I get in trouble is when I start swinging for the fences and then I get out a lot.
Yeah.
But like if you ask me what I would rather have, I would rather have the guy that gets on base 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as long as we win, a win is a win.
That's right.
Yeah, so
we got 2 games next week, right?
Yeah.
Tuesday and Friday.
yeah, we play Pinstripes on Tuesday, and then Friday we play the black team again, and then I think it's a playoff.
I think it's the playoffs then. Yeah, there might be like a rain out makeup game, but yeah, we're rolling. We're into the playoffs.
Yup. All right.
NBA time?
Yeah,
All
NBA
right.
time.
So, have you been keeping up with the series? What do you think?
Cleveland, Golden State swept another series.
Yep.
So now, can somebody just please get those teams out of there?
It's not looking good.
Please, Boston, Washington, Spurs, or who are the Spurs facing?
Houston.
Houston, please get Cleveland and Golden State out of the picture, please.
I don't know. I'm afraid it's not going to happen. I don't think. I think we're destined for a Cleveland Golden State final here.
Well, if that happens, I'm not gonna even talk about it. I'm not gonna even.
We're just not even on the show. We're just going to boycott it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, because honestly, I just don't want to see that game again. I don't want to see it again.
Nah, it's just the same thing. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, and it's just, come on. New teams need to come up. I mean, I get Stephen Curry, LeBron James have been carrying the teams, but come on, new players need to come, like James Harden, Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. I mean, like teams have built these like super teams, you know, where like it's hard. I mean, Cleveland has 3 All-Stars. The Warriors have 4 All-Stars. You know, it's really. I don't think it's good for the NBA because it's not competitive. I mean, I think we can like talk ourselves into like, oh, it could be competitive, but we pretty much knew it was going to be Cleveland and Golden State, and that's what we got.
Yeah, I mean, in football, you don't see the Patriots make it every single year.
No.
You don't see them make it every year.
No, and you never know. I mean, the one year the Giants won it, they were the last team in the playoffs. They were the 6th seed. They won the Super Bowl. So
yeah,
I think that's the case in baseball too. For some reason, the NBA there's less upsets. I think.
Yeah, it's just the NBA. You just kind of expect everything now. That's
Yeah.
why I just don't watch it that much.
Nah.
Because I mean, honestly, it's just like, it kind of reminds me now of WWE, because now you can just predict everything that's gonna happen. We're back in the Attitude Era. I mean, yeah, WWE scripted and all, but some people say it's fake. No, because the injuries sometimes are real.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's just now in WWE than when it was WWF. You know, back then it wasn't that predictable. You didn't know who was going to win that much. But now, these days in wrestling, you know who's going to win. And that's just the NBA now. You know who's going to win, who's not, who's going to make it to the finals, and who's going to win it all.
Yeah.
But like my dad says, whatever.
Whatever. Let's get to something that you like to watch.
Yeah, let's get to.
Which is the MMA.
Yup. All right. UFC 211 this Saturday night on pay-per-view. It is a rematch between Stipe Miocic and Junior Dos Santos for the UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. You're probably saying, did they fight? Yes, they did. Back in 2014, they fought. I gave that fight to Miocic, but Junior Dos Santos ended up winning by unanimous decision.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of people thought Miocic won the fight.
Miocic is one of your favorite fighters, right? You like him a lot?
Yeah, I like him. I met him. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in the co-main event of the UFC 211, it's a UFC women's strawweight fight. Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Brazilian fighter Jessica Andrade. I'm sorry, it's just my nose, but yeah, Jessica Andrade. That's gonna be an interesting fight.
Yeah, you think that'd be a good one?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good fight.
That's the one you were telling me that you think it could be an upset, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be an upset.
Who's favored? Andrade?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Joanna.
Oh, so Andrade would be, if she wins, it'd be a pretty big upset.
Yeah. All right.
So do you feel like that, besides the main event, do you feel like that's the best fight, going to be the best fight?
Yeah, I would say so. But let's get to the other fights as well. I mean,
Yeah. There's some other good ones, right?
Yep. Frankie the Answer Edgar is going to fight Yair Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the guy that beat BJ Penn?
Yep.
My boy Frankie, man.
Yeah, he's another one of your favorites, right?
Former lightweight champion of the world. I spoke to him the other day on Messenger. Boy, I'm not going to tell you what we talked about.
You'll have to tune in down the road for that.
Down the road. Another fight on... Were you going to say something?
No, go ahead. I was going to see what other ones there were.
Oh, okay. So, the other fights are Damian Maia versus Jorge Masvidal, welterweight fight.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be a flyweight fight between Henry Cejudo and Anthony Pettis' brother Sergio Pettis. But that fight got canceled just a few days before. It actually got canceled yesterday.
Why did it get canceled?
Because Henry Cejudo, he got injured. So, yeah, I don't know what fight just got booked up to the main card. I don't know why this fight is on the undercard. Eddie Alvarez versus Dustin Poirier. I cannot wait for that fight.
That'd be a good one too.
That's gonna be back and forth.
Now you said it's on the undercard. Will that one be on Fox Sports 1 or that'll be pay-per-view also?
No, that's actually gonna be on FX.
Oh, okay. So that'd be one. You know, if you're not gonna shell out for the pay-per-view, you can still catch it on FX, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right. Is it that time to do predictions?
I think so. I was gonna pick your brain a little bit more about the Miocic fight.
Oh, go ahead.
What do you think? So first of all, for the people listening at home, can you talk a little bit about his style and how it kind of lines up with this fight?
So Stipe, he's a wrestler, but he's also a boxer. He has some scary power. I mean, he knocked out Fabricio Verdum, Andrei Arlovsky, Alistair Overeem, Mark Hunt. Yeah. So Miocic's style, it's mainly standing because he likes to keep the fight standing because he knows he can knock out.
Even though he's a wrestler, huh? He'd rather box, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
And what's the style of the guy he's facing?
Oh, Junior Dos Santos?
Yeah.
He likes to stand up as well, but he's a jiu-jitsu artist. But, also with him, he likes to stand up as well because he has some scary kicks. He has hands, so he has good movement as well, so he can catch you.
And the last fight went to a decision. So Why do you think it went that far? If they're both boxers or both throwers, like, do you think there's a good chance one of them is going to knock the other one out this time? Or?
Yeah, I think there's definitely going to be a knockout in this fight. Definitely. I see a knockout happening in the second or third round.
Okay, so the fight a little while and then second or third round.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds like we're getting to prediction time.
Yeah. Should we get to it right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So let's do the undercard fight first. Eddie Alvarez versus Dustin Poirier.
I don't know a lot about Poirier, but I've heard the way you talk about Alvarez, and I got to go Alvarez.
Yeah, I'm going Eddie Alvarez. All right. So Until now, main card fight. Let's start with this one. Frankie Edgar versus Yair Rodriguez.
You know, the same thing for me. Like, I trust your opinion. I know you have a high opinion of Frankie Edgar. I can't. I'm not going to go against that. So I'm going to go Frankie Edgar.
Yeah. So you're going Frankie Edgar as well?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Damian Maia versus Jorge Masvidal. I'll start first, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do not want to see Damian Maia win another fight.
No.
Honestly, I don't. He submitted Carlos Condit, one of my dad's favorite fighters of all time, which that was disappointing. So I'm going Jorge Masvidal for this fight. I think he's been working on his ground game this camp, so I'm gonna go with Masvidal. I think he can knock out Damian Maia.
All right. We got to have a little disagreement. So I'm going to take the other guy. I'm going to take Maia.
You're gonna go Damian Maia?
Yeah, I'm going to go Damian Maia. Because
Okay.
nothing against your father, because your father's a very nice guy. But, you know, we gotta have a little difference. So I'm going to take him.
All right. Let's get to the title fights.
Yeah, let's do it.
Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Jessica Andrade for the UFC Women's Strawweight title.
I have a feeling I know which way you're going. But I'm going to take the favorite. I'm not going with Andrade.
All right, so he's going with Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I'm going Jessica Andrade. Here's why. Joanna, she gets hit. She gets hit quite a few times. She got tagged by Karolina Kowalkiewicz at UFC 205. And she was close to losing to Claudia, another Brazilian fighter.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm going Jessica. I think she has power, and I think she could possibly finish Joanna.
Okay.
All right.
Let's find out.
Main event: Miocic versus Dos Santos 2. Why don't you start it off? Will it be and new or and still?
I'm going Miocic. I feel like, again, I trust your opinion. I know that you hold him in high regard. I like the idea that he's a boxer and a wrestler. And he lost last time, right?
Yeah, he lost.
So
last
I
time.
think he's going to have a little bit more of a chip on his shoulder. So I feel pretty good about Miocic.
Yeah, I'm going Miocic as well. And also, you have to look at this too. Junior Dos Santos has been fighting injuries a lot, so
Okay.
he hasn't been the most active heavyweight fighter. Miocic, he's been active, so I think that gives him more momentum going into the fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it shows you that Miocic, he'll finish Dos Santos.
Yeah, so you think it's going to be a knockout?
I think it's going to be a knockout.
All right. So you guys have to check it out.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, we won't be here on Tuesday because we have a game, but we will be here Monday. And we're going to give you a UFC recap. Hopefully we have a guest next week, though.
Yeah, we might.
Yeah, we
Stay
might.
tuned. We're working.
Yeah, we're working.
Specifically, Ant's working. Ant's working hard on it.
Yeah. All right. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your week.
Have a great week.